What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we're going to go over who I think will win the World Championship. Yesterday we talked about what deck I think will win. So today I think who will win the World Championship. What, who, and when. Yeah, right? That's the theme we're going for. So today we're going to talk about who do I think will win the World Championship. And kind of what I did is I looked at Limitless website, took every regionals that we had this year, right, and made a spreadsheet and put those players into that. Now, I only went with this year because if you start counting 2019, you might get people who don't play anymore. It is kind of in a different format, so we're not, those people might be playing differently back then, right? It's weird to say back then because now you have V-Stars and stuff like that. So we're really not going to focus on that too much. And then, the difference of 3 years could change drastically with some people. So what we're going to look at is March through June. We're going to make a spreadsheet and kind of talk about who I think will win based off the spreadsheet, right? Usually we do drafts, and other people have done drafts too. Problem is, I don't have anybody to do drafts with. Maybe I could have reached out to some people, but it is what it is. So let's start looking at the spreadsheet and let's talk about it. So what we're going to look at is points through 1st through 32nd, right? You got special event, regionals, and ICs, right? You got, the regionals, special event, and the ICs, right? There's only 2 of them, only a handful of special events, and a bunch of regionals, right? And what we're going to look at is we're going to base off the regionals. I wanted everybody who made top 32 to get points. So we started at 6, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you made at least top 32. You got 1 point in the TFK point draft. And I would take a guess, and I think a lot of people would agree, regionals to ICs, they're not the same level, right? They're not the same, right? They're not the same. But I will say they're a little bit harder. They're not twice as hard. They're maybe a 1/3% harder. So what I did is I said, hey, we're gonna get a third of that. And so that's how we got the 9 points. And then I said, hey, if you at least made top 32, that's to me is maybe the same as making top 8 at a regional. So we got 3 to 3. And then from there we kind of did the points from there. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Special events, I kind of bumped up just a little bit. Once again, I wanted top 16 to get points, but top 32 not so much because usually special events don't have that many people and stuff like that. They are kind of not as big, right? So that's kind of how we got this point. So I made special events a little bit lower at the regionals. Regionals, everybody got points. IC is kind of a third of what the regionals were. I guess I could have did the math and really did a third of all these. Well, it kind of did, right? This is a third of this, so that maybe it worked out a little bit, right? This is 2 times, right? This is 2 point something. No, less than that. One. I don't know. Maybe it's a third of that. I don't know. Who knows? But that's how we get the points. This kind of makes sense to me in my head. If it makes sense to you, let me know. And so with all this information kind of, to tally it up, we took the regionals, NICs, special events, have a little point sheet, right? Well, let's look at this. So what we did is we took everybody's list. We, took the people. Shout out to Google Spreadsheets. I don't have Excel on my computer, unfortunately. And what we came up with, it was actually Tor Redcliffe had the most points, getting 23 points. Wow. Isaiah Bradner, 20 points. Kaween got 17. Gustavo, 16. This person, I'm not sure if they're going to play at Worlds. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm not going to talk about it. We got Stefan Ivanov. Stefan? Is it Stefan? I think it's Stefan. I always say his name wrong. I apologize. Is it Stefan? Stefan? I don't know. I apologize. But 13 points. Just Bakari, 12. Natalie, 12. Azul, 11. Drew Kennett, 10. And Sander, 10. From there, you get the 9s, the 8s, the 7s, right? And it scrolls down. You can see everybody's list, blah, blah, blah. So let's talk about some of these players. We know Tord. Always the man, the myth, legend, Tor Redcliffe, winning multiple ICs, stuff like that. Fantastic. Isaiah and his crew have been on a tear. They have, literally in top 8, there's 2 of them. There's Isaiah and Justin Bakari right here. Same team, both in top 8 in my point spreadsheet. So they could be a force to be reckoned with, right? I think the interesting thing about Kaween is, I don't know how to say his name. I apologize, I said it wrong. He is a player from Australia. So let's go to Australia. Let's click his name. If you notice, in IC, 9th place. Regionals, 2nd place. EUIC, 16th. Brisbane, 4th place. So any tournament that they had, they could go to, they did fantastic at, right? Worst place was 16th at the EUIC. If they had more regionals, whoo, buddy, they could have been on a tear. So, man, it's a very good one. Gustavo, once again, a player from South America. Yeah, pretty sure, right? Let's go to here. Let's go Gustavo right here. Once again, yeah, player from Brazil. So, once again, not as many regionals, right? EUIC Limitless qualifier number 3. Got some points there. Internationals, some random stuff there. But anyways, the ones that they played at, 5th at NIC, 15th at regional, 1st at EUIC. Gustavo's been on a tear. Another one, right? One that if you're not sure about. Let's look up the other ones real quick. Let's look up Isaiah, right? I think the best way to do it is this way. Isaiah, NIC 2nd, regionals 20th, Indianapolis 2nd, EIC 7th, regionals 17th, right? Oh my goodness, just killing it, just doing great things out there. Tour Redcliffe, do we really need to go to Tour Redcliffe? We will. Let's go over. I think where can we find Tour real quick? There we go. So Milwaukee 6th, Special Event 1st, Vancouver 2nd, Special Event 2nd, EUIC 5th. Unfortunately, didn't do well in NIC. Oh, that's the only one. No. Could have got a lot more points if we had the EIC. But still, we know Tord. Always on a tear, doing fantastic things, right? Like I said, we're not going to talk about this person here with 14 points. Stefan. Now, Stefan had something unfortunate happening. So, Stefan was actually the NIC defending champion 2 years in a row, but unfortunately could not make it to NIC this year. And unfortunately, we noticed did not place at EUIC, but when there was regionals, you better believe, right? 4th, 1st, 13th, just destroyed places, right? 15th, that special event, just did fantastic overall when he went to regionals. Just destroyed people. So, if he would have went to NIC, I don't know if he went to EUIC. Not 100% sure. Let's get Justin Bakari. I'm trying to think of the best way to find Justin. I think we go this way, and here we go. We're going to do it this way. NIC, 15th, regionals, 5th, EUIC, 8th. So, once again, 2 big tournaments. We did it. Now, once again, I don't know if he went to other regionals, stuff like that. I don't know how that works. Natalie, a player from Australia, once again, destroying it. I think every time Natalie played, she did well, right? You got NIC, 52nd. You have regionals. Oh, I guess EUIC. I don't know. No, I don't think Natalie went to EUIC. But anyways, anytime there was a regionals in Australia, you better believe you're going to see Natalie's name in there, right? Azul, was shaky. He did win NIC, but that's pretty much it, right? Got 10th at Milwaukee, 1st at NIC. So that's kind of red flag there. The thing about Azul, I think he played like Mew and just kept getting destroyed. So yeah, outside of that, you got some other people, whatever, But this is the list of people that did well. So those are the big names you need to watch out for. Redcliffe, Isaiah, Kaween, Gustavo, Zach, Stefan, maybe not this person. Like I said, I don't know this person's playing. I hate that Google does that. Natalie, Azul, Drew, did Drew win at regionals? I think so, right? Yeah, won regionals. So, won regionals, top 38, got 3rd at Vancouver. Pretty good. Every time Drew plays too, you see, it's always these rogue decks, like Aerodactyl, Gallade, Blissey. What Blissey is this? Yeah. Did you know that was a card? I didn't. Zoltazatakuno, Arceus Gengar, Mal Martellion, Arceus Gyarados. He's always playing interesting decks. So I think Drew would be pretty interesting to watch because Drew plays all these random decks that could be very beneficial to his tournaments, right? And this could be where you kind of get sneaky because Tord's gonna play most consistent deck, probably gonna play Palkia, right? Isaiah's probably going to Palkia. How does Kaiween play? How do they usually play? Let's see here real quick. So usually I just play meta. Always just play meta, so we're going to have to say meta deck. Gustavo is not so much meta, I don't think. Because if you look at what he played, like Repshark, Urshifu, Mew. Okay, so meta too, so maybe not Gustavo. We'll see. Stefan is where things start getting kind of interesting because Stefan plays very interesting decks most of the time. Right, RC's Italian, but I guess he was the first one to kind of do what with it? I don't know. But Dark Inteleon, Malamar Inteleon, right? So playing all these interesting decks, plays, what's going to kind of matter. Justin, once again, probably going to play Palkia or RCS. I put, Tor, probably going to play, Palkia. We'll say Isaiah, Palkia. Kaiween's probably going to play. I'm going to say probably Mew. I'm going to say Mew here. I'm going to say Natalie's probably play Mew. This is my predictions. I don't know what they're playing. Gustavo, don't know. Zach, probably not going to play. Stefan, that's a rogue one. Azul, I think he's going to play something like spread. He's going to look at something in the spreadsheet and see what has the best win. So probably Palkia. Or he might switch back to RC's Pikachu and say, hey, this is the best deck. But if I were to pick someone to win Worlds, that is where things get kind of tough here. Because these are your best players right here, right? All these right here are going to be best players. So, sorry I'm not going to pass top 10. I mean, there's a lot of players. Man, I want to say Stefan. If I had to put my eggs in a basket, maybe Stefan. I mean, of course, you can go with these two. But I feel like they're going to play something that's super predictable. But they are really, really good at their deck. So, that's where the advantage is with them. Man. If I were to pick somebody that's going to play super conventional decks, I'm putting Kaiwin. Yeah, I'm going to maybe go Kaiwin. Let me look at one more thing real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I need to do some thinking real quick. Palkia, Mew. You think the Australians going to bring Mew? I think the Australians going to bring Mew for some reason. Okay, so here's what I really am. Who do I want to win? That's the question, right? Who do I want to win? Well, if I had to pick somebody in the top list, I want Sander to win. I want Sander to win. I'll be honest, I want Sander to win. If I had to pick somebody to win, I want to pick Sander. Do I think Sander's going to win? I think it all comes down to what interesting deck he plays at Worlds. Right? Because look at Sanders, right? NAC, Mewtwo Miltank. EUIC, Umbreon Stomp. Regionals, Liverpool, Zoroark Box. Maybe Zoroark Box is the way to go, right? Could be some sneaky Zoroark deck coming out. I don't know. I want Sander to win. I want Sander to get his first big victory. Has Sander won an event? I don't think so. No. 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 4th, 2nd, 29th. I don't think Sander has won a big tournament. No. So, has not won a big tournament. So, I want Sander to win. I want Sander to win so bad. I want him to win. So, I want Sander to win, but if I had to pick somebody outside of Sander, I'm going to go with either Stefan, just because he wants revenge, or I'm going to go with Kaiwin. I don't think an American will win, for some reason. I don't. I know, Zora. I know, it's hard to hear. But I don't think an American's going to win. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think an American's going to win. I could eat my words, but I don't think America's going to win. I would not pick any American. So take Isaiah off. We'll take Justin Bakari off. We'll take Zach Coop off. Mazul, we're taking him off. Drew taking off. So we'll count these people out. If I had to make a team, yeah, I think I'm going with Sanders, Stefan, and then outside of that, man, I really want Robin to win another Worlds. That would be pretty cool. Right? Yeah, I won't. If Sander doesn't win, or if Stefan doesn't win, then I want a second person to win. And that second person is actually going to surprise you. So this is my third pick. My third pick, no, not that. It's going to be Shintaro. I want Shintaro to win a second one. Shintaro, if you look at his history, he got second at Worlds. He got first at Worlds. He got second at Worlds here, right? He got second last year. It would be cool to see him come back and get his first. In actuality, I think that a Japanese person is going to win this year. And here's the reason why I think a Japanese person is going to win. It's because they've been playing Pokemon longer than we have, right? We got shut down, right? Japan has an interesting structure, so we don't know anything about the Japanese players, right? Like, if you look at here, like, there's only one Japanese player. We don't know anything about the Japanese players. But when you start looking at Japanese players on the Play Limitless website, you will start noticing, or when you start looking at the Limitless, like Play Limitless online tournaments, you will notice that the Japanese players have been killing it in the online scene. I wonder if I can pull this up real quick. Like, look, Japanese. Like, I don't know how to filter by, like, winners from a country, but Japan has been killing it. Japan. Like, Japan. So, I think it's the year I think Japan's going to win, dude. I think Japan's going to win. I don't know who from Japan's going to win. It'd be cool to send Shintaro to win. If Yoneda still plays, I want Yoneda. I want Yoneda to get the W. That would be pretty cool. I don't know a lot of the Japanese players, but man, if I had to pick my real winner, I'm going with Japan. I'm going with Japan wins the tournament to take down everything. That's what I'm going to go with. Is that a crazy prediction? I don't know, but that's what we're going to go with. But anyways, here's the points of who's done well this year. These are the players you want to watch out for. You want to watch out for Tord, for Isaiah, for Kaiwin, Gustavo, Stefan, Justin, Natalie, Azul. Like, you want to look out for these players. These are the players that are going to do well. They're going to do well at this tournament, right? They probably already got day 2, obviously. So you have to watch out for those names. But if you look below, I mean, you got Frank. Gabriel Smart's done fantastic this year. Like, he's killing it too. So, I mean, I wouldn't seem not surprised if Gabriel does really well. Ian Robb, a fantastic player. Then outside of that, don't know these other players, but I mean they've done well. So don't put it past them. I mean, anybody that's on this list, they would do well, right? Grant Manley, Henry Brandon, world champion, was at 36. John Ing, once again, part of I don't know what you call that group, the new group, right? Whatever. I don't know what you call them, but 3 of them are in the top 37, right? So, just saying. That group's scary. But there's a lot of scary people out there nowadays. Pokemon's really good. It's really good. There's a lot of good players in Pokemon nowadays. But just want to put it out. That's who it is. I'm going to go with Japan. It's going to win. But if Japan's not going to win, I want Sander or Stefan to win. Those are my picks. Sticking to it. Let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Tord? Is it going to be Isaiah? It's going to be the battle of those two. It would be cool to see a final between Tord and Isaiah, right? Just like the highest 2 people just battling out. But yeah, there's a lot of factors plays too with points. People not making the regionals or not making regionals. We have limitations this year on what could actually be at regionals because seats. That's another thing too. So just putting it out there. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something new about the player base. Like I said, I think Japan's gonna come in and just dominate us. I hope Japan comes in and just dominates. So that's what I want to see. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think they've won a tournament in a good minute either. Let's take this off. Worlds. Apply. Right? You got Australia, Germany, Argentina, Japan, United States. Man, United States hasn't won them in either, bro. Maybe, I don't know. What did happen here? 3rd place with Blaine. 5th place with Eric from Rare Candy. 3rd place was Xander. Jimmy, good old Jimmy. Yeah, 2015. So maybe it is the year of Americans. Maybe. There's a lot of factors that come in place. I think a lot of Americans will make top 8, but I don't know if they're going to win. We'll see. We'll see, guys. But, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We only have one more video tomorrow, and that's Win is Worlds, right? Win is Worlds. So, we'll see. But, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something new. Here's my spreadsheet. We'll scroll through it one more time. We'll look through it. There's your 3s. There's your 2s. And there's your 1s. So we had 373 people get points this year. That's pretty insane. Guys, can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch the World Championship in London. Alrighty, guys. Bye.